Welcome back to Cities Skylines. JC here, and Chipmunk.
Hello.
Yes, look. Exactly where we left off.
Big spread out farm.
Yeah. I may have gone a little overboard with that, but it does mean that we can go absolutely ham if we need to.
Yes.
If we want to, we can go absolutely nuts with it.
Do a bacon job on it.
Yeah. Where else? What did we fixed?
Hello. Of course, they'll complain about the garbage.
They're all complaining about the rubbish. Yes, even though they have a local collection. It's because it was all jammed up until not long ago, and that's how I fixed it.
We basically fudged it.
Yep. There's now a connection from this chunk here to this chunk here.
Yep.
That's how I fixed it. There is something underneath there that would never happen in reality because it's so dangerous. It is called an underground roundabout. These things would never exist in reality because you wouldn't be able to see the oncoming traffic enough.
It's an underground about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Through that line of conversation, stone dead.
Donk.
Right.
Animal products is good. Flour is good. Metals is okay. Glass is okay. Unique factory products. That is draining slowly. But yeah, this was almost full because, well, it was all backed up. And they couldn't get through to here. Now they can. By basically making that an in. Those two are out. So they use this back road to travel between the areas. Which means the junction is far enough away from the roundabout for it to cause next to no issues.
Hopefully.
Well, it's cleared.
Yep.
Did you see that when I unpaused it? Everybody jittered slightly.
Yep.
Right. What are we going to do? We can either work on
Oil or wood.
Oil or wood.
Wood will take more work.
We'll do wood because it requires a little bit more. Right. Hello. What are you currently producing? You're currently producing 23 tons of raw wood and you're converting 7 tons.
Into 8 tons. That's a neat trick.
It's not perfect. These are
Plain
sort of
plain
rough
timber.
So we're talking we need to put in paper. So we've got,
mill.
what, 2 of those? So maybe another 2.
Or sawmills or is there a dedicated paper mill?
Yeah, there is a paper process.
Depends on the size, doesn't it?
Yeah. Let's have us a look. No.
Log yard.
Sawdust. That's just storing the same thing, it's just different look. Biomass pellet plant. That's paper. There you go.
Yep.
Takes raw wood and turns it into paper. And it is huge! I'm going to stick it over here somewhere, maybe. It's not in the... It's not in the industry zone, that's why it's complaining. But, I mean...
It has to be in the industry zone. Oh dear.
It has a pollution zone. I assume the pollution zone and the noise zone are identically the same. But it is huge.
Yes. We need to turn that road round and go up into that.
Yeah, I'm going to need to take this space.
Yeah, take that space as the...
And maybe move this back down there and lose the forestry area down here so I can have this totally as processing and this as production.
Oh, you're going to have to level that lot off.
Oh yeah!
Oh yes, here we are. Level the terrain.
Level terrain, right click. Where's my mouse pointer? Terrain height. Ooh. Yeah, there you go, it's set terrain height there. I lost my mouse cursor or something.
Brush size.
That's why it said it's a single. Must have been an update and I now have more finer control than just different sizes. You can set it to It's alright, I can fix that.
Yep. Right up into that.
And if everybody comments, yes, this is costing an awful lot of money. It's just not showing it to me, which is a bit strange. Just carve that back. There you go, you go back onto the ground, friend. Right, about
there.
About there.
Means you can take the road right along that edge then, can't you?
Yes. If I cut it back so there isn't actually any trees there, I won't lose any space either. Right, what I will need to do...
Yes, soften it back a bit.
Soften it back a bit. It didn't quite look... Actually, I'll cut that back with the actual road.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Isn't that nice? It's lovely and mountainous.
Yes.
Right.
So I should take another,
So I go like this. I go
another road off of right in that corner.
that one.
Yeah. Let's go straight along there.
Straight along.
So remember, you've got to have straight lines to put the forestry stuff on.
Perfect. Now I don't need to pause it. I can just keep it running. Got to remember to keep it running. I need to relocate basically 3 of these
along that line.
Yeah. So let's go relocate you. Running it around about there. A little patch that I can.
Road.
Yes, I know. I realise it's around about there-ish, wasn't it?
Yeah, so you need to come at an angle about 45 degrees from the end of that road.
Well, if we want to maximise this area of this forest, we're not going to come along this road. We're going to come off of it.
Oh, okay.
Problem is that you can't just place something down and go, right, I want to adjust the road to match it. So let's go with a minute. Let's say... Now, this is where I want to pause it, because if I don't have it paused, I don't get a full refund.
Ah.
How comes you're dug into the terrain when I flattened all of
Is it
this?
altering the terrain to...
I took a level and I flattened all the terrain, and now it's being modified. Terrain height, this. What the?
Is that one of the road settings that says modify terrain to suit the road?
It was on, yes.
Hmm?
It won't be in a minute. Now then, there is a setting here for set to height. Set object height. We're just going to pick that one. Whop. Fixed it.
Yep.
There is a shortcut key for that, I think, but don't have to use it very often. So there you go. That's fixed everything by pulling that up. Perfect. Right.
Now then.
Now we take this, we move that, and I did get it just about right. Perfect. Okay, estimated production is still the same. Of course, it's complaining it's not inside the industry area because I need to extend the industry area. Paint industry. Whip. Oh, it's all in the industry area. Hello, friend. You're now in the industry area.
Yep.
I'll need to be. Oh yeah, I won't have to be careful because this is all going to be production, which produces no pollution. This is all going to be processing, which produces pollution and stuff, but is far enough away it doesn't matter. Because ground pollution on that will cause problems.
That's solar. Oh, that's water, isn't it?
That's water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does my water taste funny? Ah, well, friend. About that. About that funny tasting water. Right, we'll get 2 in there and we'll get another 2 there. So I can move that one. Or I place it right in the middle there and then expand. That's better.
Yep.
There we go. Perfect. Now then. We don't need this bit of road. You can now drive on. Please drive on. Thank you.
Just when the lorry driver looks in his rear view mirrors and thinks,
What the hell did that road just disappear for?
WTF?
Now then.
Of course, power.
Power. Yes, power isn't being transmitted across, is it? Oh yeah, I took a spur off of that. So that. Carry on to there. To there. Let's see if that connects. Does it?
Yep.
Yep. They've now got power again. I had to think about which button to press then. Oh, you need water as well? God, you're so needy. They are so needy. There. It's your friggin' water.
Have some water.
Some water.
Some Wasser.
Some water. What?
Now then.
Right. Production. We're gonna... That will slowly expand that way, which means... could probably afford with moving that further down to like here-ish. Basically say we'll have like, what? 1,
2, 3, 4.
Couple of rows to about here.
Yeah, so
let's move that to about there.
There. Yep.
Estimate there, and then
Paper mill. Will it go in that gap?
it might do. Otherwise, I'll have to just do some fudging.
Yes.
Click here. Paper mill. Excuse me, sir. You will fit. You will fit.
We're going to have to move. I'll be parallel to the...
There. That's now straight. That's now straight. Thank you. Hold on. Is there a make straight command? I think there is in here. Can't remember whether there is or is not. I need to look at this as parallel. Unlock. Curve. Connection. Align. From here. To here. It's actually a straight line now.
Yes. Depends whether it was complaining that it was a curved line.
It was complaining it was curved line because it was clipping.
Ah. Right.
So I went and did all of that. And now it's the other road, obviously, because it's no longer parallel.
Means you'd have to move the...
Ooh. Oh, I'll need to reset that through to that through to hello. This, that.
Interesting shape. New game.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you guys, relocate for me. Yeah?
Just go there.
Piss off over there.
Then we can take that road out.
Now you can go and F right off.
Now we can put the paper mill in.
Now I can put the paper mill in, leave a bit of a gap, put the road back in, and put those behind the paper mill. Because the paper mill is whoosh, there.
Yep.
In you go. We're going to have one paper mill. Well, let's go fit another one right behind it.
Pollution's a bit excessive.
What? There's no people. That's just industry.
Ah, right.
That's shops.
Of course, yes.
Shops don't care. It's only really homes that... Well, they do and they don't care, but yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh.
There.
There. Sometimes you just need to turn those things off and you'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Then you've got to move them back again.
Another...
You put another one in?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, because it fitted, I just did that and then I can just...
You won't put anything there.
No, I might be able to fit a barracks or something in that kind of an area and then have these guys here and then branch off to fit more in.
Yep.
And then production's over here if it runs.
Have you got access to the medium size tree plantation?
Probably not yet. Small sapling. I don't see the difference between the area other than it doesn't look as...
What do you get for that sapling?
Oh, actually, no, it produces more. It's a higher production rate. Has a higher production rate than...
Alright.
How does that work? How can small trees have higher yield than big trees?
Don't ask. It's the game.
You're so special.
Bethel.
Whatever.
Anyway.
We'll just wait till the mediums arrive and then probably replace that with mediums and have mediums in here.
Yes.
Whatever. Let's see if this should
We'll
be
start importing.
There you go. No, instantly they dispatched to them. Oh, that's something we're going to need to do as well on this road because it's so long now. We set it to 80, didn't we? 51 miles per hour. We're doubling the speed because this is a pathetic speed for a main access and transport road. It's what, 26 miles per hour is pathetic.
Zoom zoom.
You may now go faster. All the way. Down there. And there. And that tiny little bit there. And that bit. And that bit. And that bit.
We get onto the main road.
And that bit. Congratulations, friends. You can now move faster. You can now accelerate.
Go zoom zoom.
Zoom. Zoom. Zoom. Yes, I'm upgrading everything.
Zoom. We have ore trucks doing 80 kph. It's all mostly straight roads.
Yeah, totally straight roads. Who says that they couldn't do 80? If they really, really tried. I mean, it's 100 over here.
Yep.
So it's not that much difference. There you go, right, I fixed it all. Obviously, I'll forget when I do an expansion.
You
and
can
then
have
one
autobahns in this game because there's a setting there that says no limit, no speed limit. Interesting.
I don't think the game would actually be able to handle that.
Do that on a roundabout.
You just see them skating around it sideways. It's like,
Fire trucks going around on 2 wheels.
what? They already do that. Some of these. Look at it! Look at it!
Yeah.
Did you see the term for? It's like they're drunk or something. Right. Let's have us a look. You're producing, but I'm not actually using the paper yet. They're just going to export that straight away, which is fine. Exports like down here. No, it's still flowing.
It's still flowing.
It's still working. Yep.
Yep.
Because the only things that are coming into here are for this or this. If they're coming in for these, they'll come in via here.
They are doing.
And some of the ones that come over from here will just... Whatever. It works. It is working.
Why is that truck stopped? Check that junction. What? The GT to the left. Oh, there's not heresy there, is there? That's weird.
Do you see the heresy?
Yes, I see the heresy. I thought it was.
Heresy be gone!
I thought, why the hell did that truck just stop?
No, heresy removal. I wonder why I kept that spur on there.
It'll go somewhere.
Oh yes, it's going to connect up into
there.
Into there. Eventually, maybe, perhaps, possibly.
Perhaps.
How can you keep complaining about rubbish? This facility hasn't even... Hey, how about you just pick it up and walk over there? It's like, what? How can they be complaining about rubbish when it's there?
I wonder.
What?
Watch that junction. I think that's 2-lane.
Yeah, what about it?
We're never going to have anybody driving back up there. That wants to be one way. Where your cursor is. I don't think it is.
No, it's not. Don't worry, you don't need to delete yourselves. I'm fixing it.
Now they just get confused at the first junction. There you go. They've got all that to get into the right lane. Yeah, that's right.
Straight on only or turn? Pick your lane beforehand. Whoa, blimey. Often hard. Oh.
What the?
Really? Really?
Really?
Really?
Why?
Really? Excuse me a moment. There is a fix for this. Ooh, round to there. You round to there.
Then they should change lanes.
They'll change before here or in here. They will not try and change lanes on this corner. And that makes the corner flow that much better.
Yep, they're changing
when they
lanes
don't do
there.
weird jerkiness over here. Do we enable the advanced road AI so that they change lanes a bit more sensibly rather than at the last moment?
Can't remember.
I mean, you could really set it up so that they pick their lane here.
And then you'll just get congestion up there.
Well, no, because they'll just pick their lane. They'll pick their lane as they're entering.
True.
Rather than changing lane down here for some arbitrary reason. Because the traffic in this game is suicidal. What are you? Waste transfer. Oh, okay. Oil truck.
Sorry.
Waste processing complex. How can a waste processing complex produce oil? How can that produce? What are you producing oil from?
Waste.
Ooh, no, it's a recycling thing, but
Ooh.
Yeah, we don't have enough processing.
We need another one. Other side of the road, I suppose.
Enough of it. Even though I left space for it. Bloink. Just
There.
there, opposite it. Chunk. Very expensive.
Yes.
And hey! Just suddenly see the bar just blast up.
It wants water.
I suppose so. Suppose I can give it some water. There. Have some water. Shot. Shot. Yeah. Right.
Right.
Alright, let's have a look at oil. We've got a little bit of time and we don't really have to worry about process. Even though there's a massive patch underneath there, I don't really think we have to worry with how small the gatherers are.
Fit them in almost anywhere.
I mean, look at it, it's full. Storage is almost full. And we have
10.
We're not actually processing any of it, are we?
No, we're just storing it, so we need the oil processing.
Yep. Oil. So we need oil. So we've got
That's the pump. That's the drilling rig.
That's the drilling rig. Drilling rigs are just as small.
Yep, that's a producer.
And produce more.
Right, so go to processing. That's
Oil sludge pyrolysis and petrochemical, which produces plastic. Did somebody shrink everything for oil? Did somebody set the slider wrong on scaling? No wonder people go nuts for oil as soon as you get to it, because you can fit it in anywhere.
I'm assuming it must be some. Also, the counterpoint to that is
You don't get very big patches.
You don't get very big patches, and the pollution is the noise pollution is huge.
No. No.
The noise pollution is the red one.
The actual, yeah,
pollution.
The purple one is actually the pollution. It's huge. So what we'll do is we'll just slap down 2 of those. I'm going to slap down
2 of those.
2 of those.
Does it need anything?
There we go. Now what they'll do is they'll just there you go. They're going to start distributing from here instantly.
Into there.
Out of there into there. They'll come out in a funny angle because it always does, and then just plonk in. Hopefully with what we've got here, we can match this to this, and I never have to touch that middle section. Though, in theory, given how small they are, I could literally tap this middle section just by having the processing around the outside and having all of this feed, have that road continue down the middle.
Yep.
So that there isn't a massive line of things trying to fly into here. Come out of there and head down, maybe. Oh, I know why we didn't put it there in the first place. Because it does fit.
Right.
Relocate it. Mm-hmm. Boink. There we go. Now they come out of there and go into there. If I extend that road down there, they'll come out into there. That's fine. These come out and go into here, or turn the corner to export.
Yep.
Does mean that I can pay a little bit and put that there, that one there, and there should be a little gap.
So what are we actually producing now? Are we producing plastics and petroleum?
We are producing both. Yes. Petroleum and plastics. we are basically producing everything. We have production of everything.
And we are in profit.
Nope.
No. The oil industry is making 881.
I mean, let's be honest, with how small all these buildings are, I think it'd be really hard to not make profit on oil.
True.
Considering that they basically, compared to everything else that we put down for industries, they just turn the slider down to nothing. The scaling on these buildings is silly.
Yes.
That's the size of a truck. They're like... How?
Are they exporting those trucks?
Ooh. Good job I moved it over there, so the only thing it's delaying is the deliveries from all of the production.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's the only problem, is there's a lot. So when I turn the corner, I may very well have to slap another one in there, so that this load can go to there. Because we know what happens when they can't export properly. This basically goes into overdrive and just starts exporting. But the advantage of that is it's only exporting to there. Because it's not like we're going to be having a massive load of trucks going off somewhere. It's just like la 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 la, like that one, for example, and in.
Yep.
Drops off. You'll come back out. Turn. There we go. Job done. Well, they just started complaining and then they got delivery. So it's just like, yeah, no problem. You actually have to there wasn't any storage left, so it promptly exported it. Advantage is it doesn't have to go very far.
I'm watching the queue into that roundabout again. No, it's not too bad.
No, it's just this one. Oh, that's something I can do with this one. There is one thing before we end the episode. There is this one.
Signs?
No, it's not priority signs. Restrictions, that's it. For the most part, you can just go straight through. Because these lot over here are very infrequently going to be dispatching stuff. And there's no traffic coming in from this way, so you can just use the junction, because they're stopping to not block the junction. Can't really do it on... I can do it on the top one. When you're going that way. The same with that one. These guys, you can just flow straight through. Sod them. That means you get a little bit of extra room. Why are you turning that way? Where are you going? Oh, post office. Okay, well, Posty will have to try and... huh? No, it still seems to be working. It's just you get pulses of it.
So that's basically the left-hand side of that queue is anybody going round and round the roundabout.
Oil has reached level 3.
Oh yes.
And on that note, thank you for watching. Until next time, this is JC and Chipmunk out.
Bye.